Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Horse Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Today we're going to go over the revealed schedule of the major panels at Star Wars Celebration, really kind of highlighting the ones that we are interested in, the ones that most people will be looking for. First up, we'll go by day, because that makes the most sense. We're going to start on Friday, April 18th, the Mandalorian and Grogu panel. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm assuming that is Japanese Standard
Tokyo,
Time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be rather late or early, depending on how you want to look at the time.
I think that's like 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock here Central Time.
Oh. So we'll be able to watch that before we start getting too tired.
Well, we'll
possibly
be able
watch
to
it.
hear about it. We know they're not live streaming.
Right. They are actually now streaming it to 2 additional stages. Originally, they were just doing the main stage, the celebration stage. Now it's going to get streamed to the Galaxy and Twin Suns so that other people can see it too.
Yeah, at the actual convention.
If you succeeded in the lottery, I suppose.
It's so weird that they're just not trying to allow as many people as possible to see it.
Favreau, Filoni will be there, as well as special guests. We're assuming this means a trailer as well.
No, I think they said something about a sneak peek or something. I thought I saw.
Yeah, it does say sneak peek.
Yeah, that's got to be a trailer. There's no way there
better
isn't a
be
trailer.
For everybody.
That I think will be for everybody. I mean, sometimes at like D23 they do those special trailers, but I think this will be different. I think this is we're about a year out. That's when you, I guess, start pushing a movie like this.
Gotta get the hype train started early so it picks up steam.
Yeah, I think
Unless
they need
you're
it
Snow White and you start the hype train early and then everyone has chances to derail it and destroy it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a while since Mando and Grogu, or just the Mandalorian, I suppose, season 3, and that wasn't exactly the best season. So you really got some work ahead of you, I think, with this one.
Well, they need to start it early so that they give the audience possibly a chance to watch the first few seasons if they so choose.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure there are people who will go back and have never seen it, and now they know that it's a movie, will check it out, but who knows how many.
Next panel of interest is the Hasbro panel.
Ooh, right away on Friday.
Right away, from noon to 1 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Going to be giving you some new reveals and other stuff, but I got the time wrong. That's not the time. Apparently, I deleted that off of my records.
Oh.
That time belongs to the Lucasfilm Publishing Manga Mania panel.
Manga Mania. Well,
yes.
It's in Japan, too.
It's going to look at the past, present, and future manga stories from a galaxy far, far away, with new announcements and reveals. It's interesting. I mean, they High Republic has done some work there.
Yeah.
They converted Lost Stars.
Yeah.
They did the Princess of Alderaan. Yeah. They're also going to have a screening of Star Wars Visions Volumes 1 and 2. It only takes apparently an hour, so you can watch that. It says there may be a few surprises. What that means? It's
going to take more than that, because they're each like 10 minutes.
Well, they only gave it an hour.
Well, you got to watch it in like
fast.
2 times speed or something, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they're not going to do all of them.
No,
maybe just some episodes, from them. We're also getting the Lucasfilm Publishing panel, which obviously is super interesting. I like to see where they're going with the books. Maybe they're finally getting away from High Republic. Maybe that's done.
Well, it should be done. This is final book is coming out shortly.
Well, it does say that news from the prequel trilogy to the sequel trilogy and beyond, including news on the grand finale of the High Republic.
Yeah. And we also have Wayseeker, which is set during the High Republic. You're reading that one. I'm making you read that. You've been slow rolling Mask of Fear on us. The people are waiting for a review.
I find this panel to be interesting. Telling stories across cultures, Star Wars and Japan. Oh, obviously, Japan's got some influence on Star Wars. It inspired George Lucas. So they're going to talk about the creation of the movie, explore how the storytelling, history, art, and pop culture of Japan have influenced Star Wars, and how Star Wars made its own mark in Japanese storytelling.
Interesting.
Yeah. I find that really interesting to do that in, another country, to kind of explore how it has Star Wars connections and vice versa.
Well, you got to remember, too, when Star Wars came out in 1977, it's not like today where we have the internet and everybody on the other side of the world instantly knows what is going on here and vice versa. So I think Star Wars actually came out in 1978 in Japan. It didn't come out even right away. So it had its own reveal over there, if you will. I'm sure they had heard about it by then, but it's not like today where you just go on the internet and you go, what's going on in Japan right now? Or I'm going to go on the Twitters.
It's a totally different time.
Exactly. So it's interesting that it would have spawned organically over there, in a manner of speaking.
We also have the Lucasfilm Animation's 20th anniversary panel. Yeah, 20 years of Lucasfilm Animation. Filoni is obviously going to be there. The VP of Animation Production will be there, celebrating 20 years of their stories and beloved characters, including a sneak peek at what is to come.
Oh,
yes.
So there it is. There's our announcement.
There finally. It is.
Or announcements, plural.
Could be a sneak peek at what's to come. Doesn't necessarily mean one thing.
Always two there are. Well, not always, but
Always. I like
in
that.
this case, maybe two there might be.
And the last panel on Friday is Doug Chang is going to be doing the Designing the World of Skeleton Crew.
Oh, that's cool.
He's going to show off the art department, what they did, because they did a lot of practical effects that are very...
Well, yeah, just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Practical, I mean, just everything. They even did stop motion for the big trash monster.
They did. It was exciting. Saturday, we're moving on. We start out the day with Andor, a Star Wars story. Very exciting. The 10 a.m. panel. Tony Gilroy's going to be there. Diego Luna's going to be there. And a sneak peek of the final season will be there. A sneak peek like 2 days before it comes out.
Yeah.
3 days. Ahsoka will be having a panel. They're going to be looking back at the first season of Ahsoka. I don't know if there's going to be anything about the upcoming
There's
season.
going to be something.
We also have a conversation with Oscar Isaac. He kind of talks back in his time portraying Poe Dameron.
Oh.
The fact that he's there makes me wonder, will he
Does
be
it make
there
you nervous?
in the future?
Excited?
It does a little. I don't know. I don't know.
Poe Dameron, a Star Wars story.
Here's an interesting panel. Bit Reactor developer panel featuring Respawn Entertainment and Lucasfilm Games looking at the brand new Star Wars game. It's a turn-based tactics game. It's going to be revealed at Celebration. This one's the one that was announced early 2022. Bit Reactor is working with the Star Wars Jedi developer Respawn, and it sounds really exciting. Next to nothing is known about the game, but Bit Reactor, they worked on XCOM, and so that means it could be similar. That's another tactic type, military type game. So exciting, right?
No, I'm excited.
All right, we're on to Sunday. Sunday starts out with the first look Star Wars Visions Volume 3, where they're actually going to... There are some sneak peeks of 3 of the shorts. One of the shorts we actually just found out the name for. It's going to be titled Black. It is by a legendary Japanese animator, Shinya Ohira. And it's exciting because he has done so much work in the anime industry. He worked on Studio Ghibli for years. He's worked on Naruto, Gundam, newer titles, older titles. He's kind of been all over the place. So he really is a legend in the industry.
Never heard of any of them.
I know.
I'm
It's
kidding.
okay, you have.
I'm kidding.
Akira.
Well,
Yeah,
what's that?
That's the big one. That's one.
That's the first one I ever, that was
That's
my
a big
introduction. Well, that was my
I know.
reintroduction. I've told that story before. We're not going into that here.
The synopsis for it, because it was entered in for like this French film festival that's going to be in June, so they had to give a synopsis for the production of this short. A psychedelic battle between past and present, light and dark, life and death, rages in the tormented psyche of an Imperial soldier near defeat.
Sounds
like
interesting.
It does, like a little PTSD, a little real world hitting you. Like
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what that's going to be like. I mean, psychedelic means we're looking at colors. I've got the image, I'm sure, up there for you.
Or I do.
Or you do.
Because I'll be editing this.
Next up, we've got Disney Experiences, Building the Galaxy with Walt Disney Imagineering. So this is parks attractions. It used to be a Star Cruiser at one point in time.
You used to be, yeah.
So I'm just curious if they have something to really talk about. An hour-long panel. What are they changing up in Galaxy's Edge or maybe another place around the world? We have the Fett family. Tamora Morrison and Daniel Logan are coming together to talk about their portrayals of Boba and Jango.
They need to stream that.
They do, because they are really cute together. They really did call each other like father and son.
Yeah.
I
They're
loved
both
it. I loved
Boba,
it.
but one is Jango as well.
And the last panel is the heroic sidekicks of Star Wars. Anthony Daniels, Ahmed Best, and Alan Tudyk are going to talk about their behind-the-scenes performances as the heroic sidekicks from a galaxy far, far away.
Kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, too bad they don't stream this for more people.
I think that would just be a really fun panel to go to.
Well, yeah,
honestly.
or to see on YouTube or something.
Yeah, because it's just fun.
No, yeah, I agree.
To hear the experience. I mean, Ahmed Best has had some experiences within Star Wars. The highs, the lows, the triumphant return.
The return, the return of the Jar Jar, who wasn't Jar Jar. He was a Jedi.
Right.
Kind of Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Or the Jardai.
The Jardai.
I mean, Alan Tudyk, he was so beloved that they had to put him in Andor. We needed him in Andor.
Yeah, he should be in Andor. It makes sense.
Anthony Daniels has a wealth of experience being C-3PO.
He's been in every movie except for Solo, right?
I believe, yes.
Yeah.
Somehow he couldn't be fit in. So those are the panels.
Okay.
Those are some of the details from the panels. I am very interested in a lot of these panels. I do wish more of them were shared with the rest of us who can't afford to go to Japan to enjoy.
I agree.
Mm.
I find it surprising that they're not because,
Can't afford, don't have the time. It's a big commitment to go to Japan.
well, yeah, all of the
Yeah.
above. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird
Yeah,
thing.
weird. I think it's also Easter weekend.
Is it? Yeah. I think we also got something else going on that weekend, like us personally, beyond Easter. I can't figure. What? Oh, WrestleMania. Well, there's
Yes, don't
that.
forget
Yeah,
WrestleMania is also that
that
weekend.
weekend. Yeah, I
There's a
don't know if
lot
that was
of
the personal
things.
thing I was talking
No,
about. We
no,
will partake in WrestleMania,
no. I
but
think there was something, and
there's
it
something
might have
else
just been
too.
Easter.
It might have been, but I don't know. It's a lot going on that weekend.
It's a busy weekend. I took a vacation day to go into that weekend. I'm like, is it really a vacation when I'm working all weekend?
Yes, because it's Star Wars
It's at least it's
and
fun. It's fun work
wrestling
though.
and Easter
It's fun
and
work.
something else we're forgetting. I
I
know there's
really get
something
excited
else.
looking at all the. I know what it is now, and I'm
You're
not gonna
you're
tell
gonna
you.
keep it from me, aren't you?
I'm gonna
Go
dig
on,
at
keep
you.
your secrets.
I will.
All right. Well, that is going to be all we got for you this time. Now it is your turn. Take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of any and all of today's news or the panels at Celebration. Whatever the case may be, leave your comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.